For years, we have been anticipating Volkswagen's strategy for affordable electric vehicles. Now, let's be real, Volkswagen's journey to the electric universe has been a bit of a roller coaster since after the big emission scandal. Volkswagen had to have find solution to get rid of the bad reputation as dirty boy. ID3 was a promising start, but it was let down by a poor interior and software issues that were frustrating. And then came the ID4 and ID5, trying to climb the EV ladder but with the same baggage, only to face tougher competition from similarly priced rivals. However, then came the brilliant ID Buzz. Volkswagen also showed off revamped ID3, aimed at smoothing out those early speed bumps and making a U-turn in how people perceive the ID-badged electric cars. And now, they have threw us the ID2. ID2 born for Europe, old cities for shorter drive, tighter streets, and more compact countries. Europe has shorter distances, compact cities, a love for all things small, and, presumably, is more economical. So, the logic goes like this: smaller market, tinier car, less mileage to cover, which all sounds like a sweet deal for our European friends. Since beginning, Volkswagen does not sell only cars, they sell lifestyles. Just remember the punky style people who drive caravans, or world-famous Beetle to the much-loved camper. Those models have not been using only for transportation, they are the sign of lifestyle. We have been waiting for a couple of years now to see how Volkswagen plans to make electric motoring more affordable for the masses, and, after one false start with the ill-fated ID Life concept, here's the company's proposed solution: the ID2, an all-electric super mini that will be a rival for the likes of the Peugeot 208 and Vauxhall's Corsa Electric when it goes on sale in 2025. The ID2 All is Volkswagen's first take on the MEB entry project. So, what is Volkswagen MEB project? The modular electric drive matrix. It forms the basis for a completely new electric vehicle family at Volkswagen for many customers. The basic configuration of the platform already represents an ideal compromise between range vehicle dynamics and cost to provide a greater range. The platform can accommodate additional battery modules, simple reconfiguration of the battery housing. The wheelbase and the track width allow for a wide variety of vehicle types, from compact cars and SUVs to vans, always combining plenty of space in the vehicle's interior with long ranges as standard. The electric motor drives the MEB's rear axle combined with a balanced weight distribution. This ensures excellent vehicle dynamics. The four-wheel drive variant offers an improvement of this performance. For this purpose, an additional electric motor on the front axle is used with its variability. MEB is a process that was originally announced in 2019 with the target of delivering electric vehicles for less than €20,000. That price goal has now crept up to less than €25,000. But there's still hope that the car could cost from just under €25,000 in Europe market. The MEB entry project is an offshoot from the MEB platform that delivered the likes of the Volkswagen ID3 and Skoda's Enyaq, but it's designed from the outset to support smaller, cheaper vehicles. As such, it switches layout from rear to front-wheel drive and makes use of the less complex torsion beam rear suspension design, without any need to package an electric motor to boost practicality and keep a lid on costs. Unlike the ID3, which is rear-wheel drive, the ID2's electric motor drives the front wheels. Two power options will initially be available: 180 horsepower for the smaller battery and 223 horsepower for the larger one. The latter model is said to be capable of a 7-second from 0 to 62 miles per hour time, while an even hotter GTI model is also planned. As for charging speed, Volkswagen says a 10 to 80% top-up of the bigger battery will be possible in as little as 20 minutes at the car's 125 kilowatt maximum charging speed. That's significantly faster than the ID3 and MG4 long range, both of which take about half an hour to go from 10 to 80%. As with any electric car, though, charging from a home wall box will take significantly longer. The new concept is said to have been created in less than 2 months, under the guidance of Volkswagen's latest design boss, Andreas Mint, who only joined the brand on February. The former Audi and Bentley man has created a much cleaner, simpler-looking vehicle than the futuristic, more visionary ID Life. Mint describes the new concept as an homage to the Beetle, Golf and Polo that encompasses what Volkswagen calls its key values, stability and likability. And sure enough, the ID2 all looks pretty detached from any of the ID models that we've already seen, certainly much more conventional than the ID3 hatchback. It's 4,005 millimeters long and has a wheelbase of 2,600 millimeters, so a couple of centimeters shorter than the current Polo overall, but with 5 centimeters more between the front and rear axles. The front end and profile could easily pass for those of Volkswagen's conventionally powered Superme, although there's a single strong crease running along the flanks and the rear door handles are hidden beyond the side windows. There's also a fresh interpretation of the signature C-pillar from the Golf. This alone is a strong hint that the concept may not carry the ID badge in production form. In contrast to many recent offerings, the ID2 doesn't make overt statements that it lacks a combustion engine. Even though the ID2 won't go on sale for 2 more years, Volkswagen has taken the unusual step of confirming several of its key technical details. The concept's single front-mounted motor produces 223 horsepower, enough, the firm says, for a 0-62 miles per hour time of around 7 seconds. The battery pack will come in 2 sizes, 38 and 56 kilowatt-hour, but the chemistry involved is as yet unknown. Volkswagen says that it expects a WLTP range figure of around 280 miles for the larger pack, and that DC charging will take the battery pack from 10 to 80% of its capacity in around 20 minutes, thanks to 125 kilowatt peak charging capacity. With 2 battery options, these figures will almost certainly relate to models fitted with a larger battery pack inside. The front cabin is dominated by the pair of displays, a 10.9-inch screen for the instrument panel, and a 12.9-inch infotainment system. Significantly, there are simple physical switches below the central display for front occupant temperature adjustment and heated seat controls, and there's a rotating knob to raise and lower the volume. These items mark a significant departure from the poorly received touch-sensitive, multifunction panel in the current ID lineup. The steering wheel also does away with touch sliders. They're replaced by rotating thumb wheels and just 4 regular buttons. And in another small but significant move away from the ID3's interface, there are 4 electric window controls for the driver, instead of just a pair and a front/rear selector. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the car nerd for detailed review of Volkswagen ID2 and the future electrification plans of Volkswagen. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. Stay tuned for our next exploration into the extraordinary realm of cars. Until then, drive with passion and embrace the thrill of the road.